Good day, everybody. How are you all? Today we are going to solve an equation or set of equations in X, Y, and Z, or X, Y, and Z. So I'll share my computer screen with you. Says solve the equations, set of equation X plus Y plus Z is equal to 6, X minus Y plus Z is equal to 2, and 2X plus Y minus Z equal to 1. So I will solution. Use Cramer's rule. Okay, so first I will write the matrix. Write the matrix for the coefficient of X, Y, and Z. And that is equal to, so that matrix is 1, 1, 1. Because the coefficients of X, Y, and Z in the first equation is 1, 1, 1. The coefficient of X, Y, and Z in the second equation is 1, minus 1, and 1. And the coefficient of X in the third equation is 2, 1, and then coefficient of Z is minus 1. So this is the matrix. Now we will find the determinant of this matrix. And let's call it determinant is given by D, which is basically 1, 1, 1, 1, minus 1, 1, and 2, 1, and minus 1. So let me create some space. 1 second, reduce this a slide. Okay, move this a little bit up, and maybe this was a little bit up. And like this. Okay, going back, reading. Okay. So, how to do it in TI-84? So on TI-84, press the use TI-84. So press second button and then X minus 1. Second button is in the top left corner. So second and X minus 1. So, okay. And then on the top line, highlight, edit, and then and scroll down. In my case, it is matrix D. Okay, so scroll down to matrix D, which is number 4. Okay, then also highlight, we have highlighted edit and then number 4 and hit enter. Enter. Okay, so you'll get a matrix open up in front of you. It's written matrix D. And we have to make it 3 rows. The first number is rows, and the second number is column. 3 rows by 3 columns. So type in 3, enter, then 3, enter. And now in the first row, where you are going to type in the numbers. So it's 1, 1, and 1. Okay, and then you're in the second row, which is 1, then -1. This minus is next to enter on the left of enter. -1 and 1. Okay, then you're in the third row, which is 2, 1, and then -1, -1, enter. Okay, so we have matrix D. The best thing I've observed to do is then put it off. So second and on button, or put it off. Okay, now we have to find the determinant of matrix A. Okay, so how do I do that? Second and second and math button. No, second and matrix button. Just the, yeah. Now you will press, so after entering the values in matrix D, second button, and then highlight in the top row, highlight on the top row, math. So move to math. Highlight means bring the cursor on top of math and hit enter. Okay, so number 1 is det. So bring the cursor on det. Det stands for determinant, and hit enter. Determinant and enter. Okay, so number 1, determinant. Now on your calculator screen, you see determinant with a parenthesis. Okay, so what do I do over here? I want to find the determinant of matrix D. So I press the second button and then matrix. Okay, second button, then X inverse, then scroll down to, with the down arrow key, to number 4, which is matrix D. Okay, and hit enter. Hit enter. So after matrix D, selecting matrix D, hit enter. So on your calculator screen, you will see DET in parenthesis, matrix D. Matrix is given by this special kind of brackets, and you can put a right parenthesis after that, and then hit enter. Enter. So what does it mean? What results will you get? You will get the determinant of matrix D, okay, which is 6. Okay. So now we have to solve for X, Y, and Z using Cramer's rule. So I will remember the coefficients or the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to is 6, 2, and 1. This is where the next step will come in. So I'll create some space. So define matrix A as matrix, actually it is dx by Cramer's rule, where the first column in matrix D will be replaced by the numbers in the on the right hand side on the right hand side of equal to sign. Of equal to sign. Okay. So matrix A becomes, so we are going to replace the first column by the numbers on the right hand side of the equal to sign. So if I move up, if I remember it is 6, the numbers on the right hand side of the equations are 6, 2, and 1. So in matrix D, I'm replacing the first column by the numbers on the right hand side of the equal to sign. So this becomes the first column 1, 1, 2 in matrix D, okay, which is 1, 1, 2 will be replaced by 6, 2, and 1. Again, these numbers comes from the numbers on the right hand side of the original equal to sign. So again, if I take a look, these are 6, 2, and 1 on the right hand side. So the first column in the matrix D, which is this matrix D, okay. Let me write this clearly over here. This is your matrix D. Okay, it's defined by this. So I'm replacing the first column by the numbers on the right hand side of the equal to sign. Okay, and then moving up. Okay, and then we will use the remaining numbers same as matrix D, which is next column is 1, minus 1, 1, and the third column is 1, 1, 1, 1. So let me clear this. So the next column is 1, then 1, and minus 1. Only the first column has been replaced by the numbers on the right hand side of the equal to sign, and we call this matrix A. So again, use TI-84. Use TI-84. Okay, so what do we do? Second matrix X minus 1, then press under name. So steps, second button, then X minus 1 button, okay, and then names is highlighted in the first row, and then number 1, which is matrix A. Enter. Sorry, I made a mistake. So again, clear. The second X minus 1, we will go directly to edit actually. Names, not names, we go to edit. So let me correct that. This should be edit. So it should be edit. And then we scroll down to number 1, edit and number 1. And it's a 3 by 3 matrix. Just we have to enter the number. So 3, the first number is the number of rows. Second number 3 is number of columns. The first row is 6. Enter. 1. Enter. 1. Enter. Then 2. Enter. Minus 1. Enter. 1. Enter. Next row. 1. Enter. 1. Enter. Minus 1. Enter. Okay. And so that's your matrix A. Now we have to find out the determinant of matrix A. So best thing is to shut it off, then on. Okay. So let me create some space. So we have to find determinant to find determinant of A, determinant of A, which is given as like this. Okay. So what do I do? Okay. So we press the second button, matrix, second button, Maybe I should change the color on this so you know what's going on here. So second button, then X -1, then I highlight math on the top row to get the determinant, and then select number 1. Okay. And now the window will open saying determinant, DET, okay, with a parenthesis. You have to put matrix B here. So how do I do that? Second, X inverse, then select. So determinant, how do I do that? Second, X inverse, and then scroll down to number 2, which is matrix B, and hit enter. And in your calculator screen, you will see determinant, first parenthesis, then the matrix parenthesis, and then you can put the right parenthesis here. Should I do determinant B? No, I am going to do determinant A. So my mistake, pardon me. So I have to clear that. So clear that. So second, then X inverse button, then I go to math, then number 1, and I'm going to do matrix A. So again, second, X inverse, I'll select not number 2, I'll select 1. So let me correct that. Number 1 should be number 1 and enter. And determinant, this should be, I want to find determinant of matrix A, not B. So determinant, inside the parenthesis, I have matrix A. Okay. So number 1, determinant A, close the right parenthesis and hit enter. And that is equal to 6. So value of this is 6. Okay. Now, this is nothing but dx, okay, determinant of dx, where the first column in the original determinant of the coefficients in the matrix of coefficients, I've replaced the first column by the numbers on the right hand side of the equal to sign. So by Cramer's rule, X is given as determinant dx divided by determinant of d. Now our dx is 6, determinant of dx is 6, and determinant of d as determined in this step over here is 6. So it is 6 over 6 and is equal to 1. So we have one solution, x is equal to 1. And we will keep repeating this process to find y. To find the y, we will replace the second column in the matrix D by the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to sign. So let's continue this procedure. Let me create some more space. Okay. So maybe I should change the color and make it some dark blue or something. Yeah. Okay. So define matrix B as dy, matrix dy, where the second, so this is dy, okay, where the second column in the matrix D, okay, which is, if you remember, is, I will just write it down. What is matrix D? Is 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 2, 1 minus 1. So let me write the first column. So 1, let me, pardon me for this, but we have to do it. So I can move it down. 1, 1, 2. So the first column remains untouched. 1, so this is 1, 1, 2. The second column will be replaced by the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to sign, which is 6, 2, 1. Okay. And then the last column remains the same as the original. So we go back to the matrix D. The last column is 1, 1, minus 1. So this will be 1, 1, minus 1. So this we will define. Matrix D is replaced by the numbers on the right-hand side. So this is the number column we have replaced by the numbers on the right-hand side. Okay. Right-hand side. So what is this? I'll clear some more space. This is matrix B. Okay. So matrix B is a 3 by 3 matrix, which is 1, 1, 2, and then 6, 2, 1, and then 1, 1, minus 1. So we have to enter this information in our calculator. So we put our calculator on. Okay. Second button, then X minus 1 button. Okay. Scroll down to number 2, which is matrix B. Should be a 3 by 3 matrix. So number 2, oh, I'm wrong. Again, I'm wrong. Okay. Second X inverse. So there is some mistake over here. We cannot do it like this. We have to edit it. So clear. Then second button, X minus 1 is matrix. Then go to edit. Okay. Straight here. Go to edit. Edit. And then you scroll down to number 2. Okay. And make it a matrix B as a 3 by 3, 3 rows by 3 columns. And hit enter every time you enter a number. Enter, enter. The matrix is 1, 6, 1. And then the next row is 1, 2, 1. And the next row is 2, 1, and minus 1. So that is matrix B. Okay. So matrix B is written as we have written before, 1, 1, 2, then 6, 2, 1, and 1, 1, minus 1. Now we want to find the determinant of B. So we will press second, x minus 1, then we go to math. The next step is second, x minus 1. Then we go highlight math, and then we go to determinant, which is number 1. And inside the parenthesis, so we get determinant with left parenthesis. Inside, you press the second x minus 1 button again, and second x minus 1, then scroll down to number 2, and it will give you determinant of matrix B, and you put the right parenthesis and hit enter. Okay. And that is equal to, so determinant of matrix B is 12. In Cramer's rule, okay, so let's create some phrase. Cramer's, okay, so Cramer's rule, and this will be dy, okay, because this is matrix B is same as D matrix dy. What is y? Second column has been replaced. This column has been replaced. Okay. So dy is equal to 12. And the solution for y is determinant dy divided by determinant d, which is 12 over 6 is equal to 2. So that is y equal to 2. Previously, we have solved for x, and if you look at it, x is 1, okay? X is 1, y is 2, okay? Now we have to solve for z, and we'll use a different color of the ink, maybe this color, okay? So we have to define matrix C as matrix DZ, where the third column in original matrix D is replaced by the numbers on the right-hand side. By the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to sign. On the right-hand side of the equal to sign. Equal to sign. So if you remember, just to remind you again, matrix D, which if I just move up a little bit, you can see it is this one. Okay, so let me write it here. Is 1, 1, 2, and the original matrix. So I have to move up quite a bit. Okay. It is 1 minus 1, 1, second column. So it will be 1 minus 1, 1, and then 1, 1, minus 1. And now I'm going to replace this column. Okay. So if I move up a little bit. Okay. So matrix C will be matrix C will be 1, 1, 2. The first two columns are untouched. The last column will be replaced by the numbers 6, 2, and 1, which are the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to sign. So again, we have to edit. So second matrix, x minus 1. Then we go down to edit. Then number 3, C, make it a 3 by C. So make matrix C a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay. So 3 enter, 3 enter. And then, so it is 1, then 6, then 1, enter, minus 1, then 2. We are entering by row. And then 2, enter 1, and enter 1. So that's matrix C. Okay. 3 by 3. Now switch it off and then again put it on. Now again second x minus 1, highlight math, then number 1 determinant. Then inside the determinant, what do we do? Second x inverse, and you are going to put matrix C there. So highlight number 3 and close the parenthesis and hit enter. So matrix C is 3 by 3 matrix, and the determinant of C, which is given as C bar, which in Cramer's is called DZ rule, is 18. So by Cramer's rule, Z is equal to determinant of DZ divided by determinant D, which is 18 divided by 6 is 3. So if I move up a little bit, the solution I got is X, Y, and Z. And this is, to write it correctly, is 1, 2, and 3. That's your solution by Cramer's rule. So bottom line in Cramer's rule, first we have to define the matrix D, which is basically the coefficients of X, Y, and Z. In this case, it's a 3 by 3 matrix because there are 3 equations, because there are 3 unknown variables, X, Y, and Z. So it's a 3 by 3 matrix, D, which is the coefficient matrix of D. Okay, then we find the determinant of D. That will always go in the denominator of solving X, Y, and Z. Now in the numerator of, to solve for X is determinant dx divided by determinant D. What is determinant X? Dx. In the original coefficient matrix, we replace the first column by the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to sign. This we do for X. For Y, we will replace the second column by the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to sign. And for Z, we'll replace the third column by the numbers on the right-hand side of the equal to sign. And we find determinant dx, dy, dz. So X is determinant dx divided by determinant D. Y is determinant dy divided by determinant D. And Z is determinant Z divided by D. So it's an elegant process, only takes some time in entering the number information in the calculator. I will stop here today. If you have any question or comment, please do not hesitate to write to me. I will get back to you as soon as I read it. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like this video, please share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. And I will come back next time with another math problem, another solution. In the meantime, take care, have a nice day, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.